playground. Hooray!
We're back, baby, from summer vacation. This is episode 74 of the Outcast podcast. This is where a black guy, a brown guy, and a white guy, they walk in and they do a show, and it's called the Outcast podcast, and we're really, really happy to be here. Thank you to the fans, and thank you to the sponsors. We've got a lot of them now, because advertising with the Outcast podcast, it seems to work, so
it does.
Let's introduce you to the brown guy. We have Ramo G. What's up, Ramo?
What's good, my family? How you doing?
We have our black guy, Memphis.
What's up?
He's still black. Yep, there he is, black Memphis.
Yep, since 78.
Yep.
Black since 78.
And,
like
you know,
it.
sometimes he's very tan, but at the end of the day, he is Caucasian. Tomcat. What's up, Tomcat?
Check 1 2.
Good,
Check
I'm
1 2.
good. I'm good.
Man, it's good to
good.
be back. I had a nice trip out to the mountains of Tennessee, where I would like to tell everyone, if you're going to go there, don't bring an RV with you, because it's very
No.
difficult to drive an RV through the mountains of Tennessee.
Did you do that?
He did, man.
Yeah,
I
I was
did
going
do
to
it.
ask him,
Bro,
how
you're
to
crazy.
go driving that
You're
RV.
crazy.
Griswold experience.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to drive my SUV through there, and it wasn't a very big one either.
It ain't that bad driving through Tennessee.
And but once you get in the mountains, were you staying in one of the log cabins?
I went to
We were in
school.
the Smoky Mountains.
Dude, I went to school in Knoxville. It's right in the middle of all
I
that.
totally understand that, but I'm
Of
saying
course.
like they have some big roads there. There's areas in that in that city and other metropolitan cities that are fairly big. They're not small cities by any means.
Well, I was
But
in a small city.
When you get into the mountains, like driving on the mountain, like up the mountain to get to your log cabin, them roads get pretty thin.
Oh, yeah, there's areas where it's a blind turn. You're
Ooh.
going to the left. You can't see what's coming around. And when you're in an RV, you have to take up 2 lanes in certain situations. And so I'm just putting my entire family. There's
That's
5 of us.
hilarious.
There's 3 dogs. At one point, this RV is like slanted going straight up.
Oh,
Like you're on a roller coaster. Then it would go to straight down.
were you in first gear?
I had the tow on, and I did put it in low gear. But I was worried about the brakes in this thing, because if the brakes go,
You in trouble.
shoo,
Now,
I
let
go.
me-
I hope you can steer backwards.
Let me ask the really burning question. Did anybody take like a massive dump that smoked it the whole trailer
wow.
out?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
was
the
that-
elephant
was
in
that
the
the
room,
rule?
is it? Yeah.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
the
that
rule.
was my son Jordan who dropped a huge log in there.
Nice.
Damn it!
Jordan, you don't know the rules. You don't take a poo on long
You gotta
days.
go. You gotta go though.
But that's
Yeah,
why
but
you
not
got to
in
tell
an
mom,
RV.
no beef the night before.
Yeah, no beef the night before. You don't take a deuce on a tour bus or RV trips.
The other thing I took note of in
Especially
the mountains,
Mexican.
you don't see this down here
We don't get
in
the bail
Florida.
for that.
The bears, you see a lot of bears up there in the mountains.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of new players. I don't know many of their names,
Hey,
but
remember-
Justin Fields is going to be dope.
No, not the bears. I'm talking about
he's-
black bears in the mountains of
You-
Tennessee.
Hey,
They
you
just,
know,
Oh.
that's where Cocaine Bear was filmed at.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's a true story, you know.
It is.
well, I highly recommend a
is.
trip
Not Ramo.
to Tennessee.
It's good times in good old Rocky
My
Top.
teenage years.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Gentry.
A lot of Confederate flags. I know they say don't come
Yeah.
to Florida, but when you get up in North Georgia and you get
Yeah.
in southern eastern Tennessee, I mean, I definitely saw some racist stuff out there driving through these hills in these small towns.
What was the most racist thing you saw?
Well, I'll tell you. I walked to one of these general stores where, by the way, everybody got a gift. In Memphis, I got you one from this store.
Nice.
Oh,
Right.
boy.
Did it say like no colors or something like that?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
serve your kind around here.
Yeah, it was a big ass no.
Run, nigga, run.
Oh,
They had
He
all
used it.
they had all these statues out front, and they had the one Jamaican black lady that's bent over in the garden for sale.
They had that?
What?
They also had the black guy that's eating watermelon for sale that you could put in your front yard, and they had Confederate flags at the general store. And you say don't come to Florida, the NAACP, but I feel like you don't see that as
You
much
don't see
here.
that? I don't see
Florida.
that around.
No,
here.
not in Florida. I don't.
Well, you see that big ass Confederate flag on
yeah,
75
private ones.
and
I thought they
I-4.
took that down.
Hell no, that's
No, it's
private
there.
property.
Is it back up again?
Yeah, it's private property.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
they
some in
had-
Cape,
man,
dude.
look,
There's some out
you
where
know,
we're at on
hey,
Cape.
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, this
They're
dude,
private though,
If
you
they're-
know. I
if
mean,
they're-
and
yeah.
there's not a lot of them. It's like out of the millions of homes and people that are here, it's
Yeah,
not a lot.
And I'd like to believe a lot of them have a misinterpreted idea of what it represents, because maybe to them they seen it as something different. Like they didn't
Like
see all
what?
that other stuff. I have no idea.
There's no
I can't
interpret-
imagine,
Well, I
bro.
do
There's
appreciate.
no
I do
interpretation.
appreciate
Look,
you
let me-
trying
let me-
to
Not
like.
a
Look,
one.
I'm not
Somebody
trying. I can't
Yeah, not a
understand
one.
it. Like
Yeah,
I can't,
well-
and I don't excuse it. But I'm saying, like, in their own weird kind of way, it seems like
Nah.
that's what it is. Because when you meet a lot of these people
I
in
know.
person,
I've met
they-
a lot of
yeah,
those people,
they-
and I can tell you
they're
what
cool,
they say.
like-
Nah, fuck that.
So,
No,
but
Nah,
all right.
nah,
I'm
they-
sure there's some
mm-mm.
people that are.
No.
No, I totally get it.
Nah.
I totally.
I
get
think
it.
for some of the people raised
It's
in the
not
South,
excusing. I'm
there
not
are
excusing
things that they're known for. They're known for their cooking, where they'll cook biscuits and gravy,
Yeah,
and they'll
that's
make bacon and eggs and
I
that love that.
Southern
cooking. And
good. And lard.
they drink sweet tea.
Yep.
They hunt, they fish, and they like to go to the rodeo. And some of them, I think, are just naive that the way that, or ignorant, I guess you could say, that they were raised. Like, hey, we were raised in the South. We drink sweet tea. We do this, we do that, and they fly their Confederate flags. I don't know that a lot of them see the racism in it,
Right.
but
that's
it
what I was
has been
saying.
brought to a spotlight that shines so bright now that you would think that so many people take offense to it that you would just take it down. But I know a guy that I know says, oh, it's my no trespassing sign. This means don't trespass on my property. That's what he told me it was.
I think they have one of those too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just put up "Don't trespass."
Yeah. It's a,
You just show 'em who you
beware,
really are.
owner has a
Yeah, you
gun.
just show
You
'em
know,
who you
there's
really
all
are.
kind of funny shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, what did you guys do on your vacation? I went to Tennessee. What did you do, Ramo?
I actually went to Key West, which is actually Cay of Bones.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What do
Yeah,
you
did
mean?
you know
Well,
that?
because whenever I believe when America or the states like took Key West from the Spanish, from the Spanish War, took it from their rule, it was actually called that actually maybe might be
Right
the
round.
Yeah, it is Spain, totally is. In the Spanish American War, the island was actually called Gallo de Huesos, which is
Huevos?
no
Huevos?
That's
Huesos.
Oh,
Yes,
Huesos.
that's
Okay.
S.
No,
Yes.
so no
Eggs?
balls.
That's actually Cay of Bones, because there's a lot of like pirates buried there, and there's a lot of like dead people on the island. Like they say,
You said there's
like,
more dead people than alive people on
way
Key West.
way more, like times more. Yeah,
So
I
people
heard
that, like-
this on a haunted tour. It was all facts. Like there's
Basically,
actually
you
like
You heard? Wait a minute. That was like an oxymoron. You heard it on a what tour?
no, it was
And it was fact,
it's a haunted tour.
Haunted
and it's
tour.
fact.
Yeah, they were actual.
How is it a
stories from
fact?
Key
What are the
West.
facts that make it haunted?
drug.
What? Oh, I didn't
What
say
are
it
the
was
facts?
haunted. I didn't say it was haunted. I just said that there's
More
dead people, dead buried people there than there are people living.
Okay.
So you're saying so a lot of
That's a
people
fact.
there are more people murdered there.
Not
than-
necessarily.
I think
people
buried
that,
there.
that have died and been buried there
Why would you
than
wanna be
actually
buried
live there. I don't think a lot of them were on purpose or like, because there was a lot of shipwrecks and stuff. You got to understand,
Oh,
like
yeah, that's
during
right.
like slavery trade and things like that,
Well,
like you know what
yeah,
I'm saying, like
we know that.
and back in the day, they had it was like they called it shipwrecking, where if there's an actual reef right out like 7 miles out from Key West, and if ships wrecked on it, the first person to get there got the most of the bounty. Like it was
Oh,
law.
that's dope.
They get to take over it. It's like legal pirating, really.
Yeah, hey,
Like you take
good
it from the
luck,
people who
suckers.
actually own it. Like you come in to help them, and you help the people get off the boat.
But I'm
if you're the
jacking your
first
shit.
person there for helping them, you get what's on the ship.
Yeah, so there's robbery.
Yeah, they sell it
Robbery,
at a
jacking it.
yeah. They sell it at like an auction in the courthouse. It was like
Ain't that
pretty
some
fucked
shit?
up. I'm like, oh, this sounds like piracy to me.
Pretty fucked up.
But anyways, yeah, no, there's a lot of history in Key West. I'd say if you ever have the opportunity to go, stay for about 3 or 4 days, do what you got to do, and it's really hot down there. I don't know if most people can do more than that.
Lobster
Unless
season.
you love the beach.
I know
Yeah.
the lobster season is
Maybe in the
exciting.
winter, sure.
And then the other big thing is, did you get your picture at the buoy? That's
I
at
totally did.
the southernmost tip of the United States.
It's not the first time.
Yeah,
It's like my second or third time that I've done that.
Well, let
But
me
yeah,
ask
yeah,
you,
I do.
Let me ask you this: did you make reservations for Fantasy Fest?
I've been there before for Fantasy Fest.
Yeah.
We used to actually do a booze cruise on the Key West Express when I was on a morning show locally, and we would go down there for Fantasy Fest.
Would you take your
for the
clothes
whole
off
day.
and paint yourself?
Yeah, you ain't
No
walk around
way.
as she just walked around
Don't
as
lie.
normal.
No.
Why would you do
No,
that?
but the coolest-
Roll the video
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Rainbow
yeah,
with his
yeah.
clothes
See
off
the
at Fantasy
video?
Fest.
Yeah.
I'm like, he lying.
We got
He got
video.
his chest all painted different colors and shit. You know you
We seen
did.
the coolest thing I ever seen was some older lady was walking down the street and she had puppies painted on her boobs, and it was
That's
fun.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
nice,
yeah. It was
yeah.
fun.
I
Man,
it was a lot
got
of
a
fun
story.
shit.
I got
Can
a
I
quick
put
story
your
about that.
pet
I had
your
some
puppies?
friends that used to go down there, and they
Exactly.
were very they were smart. They used to drive down there on a bus like how Gentry had, and they would set up paint like body painting outside the bus, and they would paint people's bodies.
Yeah.
And that's on the side of the road
That's
for free
cool.
body painting.
Yeah.
And they would have all the chicks come out, and they'd get to paint
That's
them and
dope.
stuff like that.
Did
yeah.
they get laid a
Seems
lot?
creepy. Seems
So-
very
Should've got
creepy.
laid.
So-
that was a great.
Yeah. To close it out, I'll say I really enjoyed my time in Key West. Seeing that it was the first time I was there, not being extremely fucked up out
Oh,
of my
yeah.
mind.
I went
bro.
to Bartender's
we used to-
Bash down there.
Could you
Really?
driving on the
Yeah.
Key
Oh,
West
wow. That was
Express?
awesome.
They got a bar. They got a
Yeah.
bar on there.
Mhm.
I don't remember half of it.
Isla Morada, bitches.
All right, sure. Yeah,
I
that's
had
a
a
nice
gig at
island.
Alamorada once.
I drove through all
That
that,
was
man.
nice.
It's pretty cool, but people still can't drive out here. Tom can't.
So you had fun. That's
I had a blast.
Key West. So
Yeah, it was
we
cool.
we recommend you travel to Key West, and we
get a
also
nice hotel. Spend the extra $100.
recommend that you go to the mountains of Tennessee. You know,
Yeah,
It's a
hell
nice-
yeah, dude.
nice
I've
place.
done that. Ooh. it's
And
the
what about
best.
you, Ramo, or excuse me, Memphis? What did you do on your vacation? Did you go anywhere exciting?
Nah, I was gigged. I mean, well, I did do a gig in Sarasota
That's fun.
the other day.
Where?
Sarasota is nice.
I
Yeah,
do. I like
was
Sarasota.
nice. Yeah,
Was it
Sarasota's
downtown?
great. Yeah, it was at the Westin.
Okay.
Yeah, the Westin. They
I
had
like
the
it down
rooftop
there,
thing.
man.
It was really nice. But it's not like the Keys or East Tennessee.
Now, what
Like-
about you, Tomcat? Did you do anything?
Don't get mad.
I was just hanging out. Went to see a movie, Sound of Freedom. That's a great movie. Go see it.
Sound of
Is
Freedom.
it?
Yeah,
What
I've
is
heard
that?
about this movie because it is a blockbuster. It wasn't supposed to be a big hit. It was supposed to be Indiana Jones. It was going to be the #1 big movie of the summer. But
That's right.
Tomcat, tell us about this movie because I think that Hollywood didn't really want it to get out, it seems like. But it did.
No, Disney passed on this movie. It had to get made years later by an independent studio called Angel Films. And it's about child trafficking, child slavery, and which is a $150 million a year industry. So that's just what it's about, really. But it's a really good movie. It's got a lot of action in it, which I was stoked about. I didn't think it was going to have so much.
And what's the name of this movie?
Sounds of Freedom.
Who in it?
And
Well,
I
Mel
forget
Gibson. Mel Gibson was a part of it, right?
He was a part of producing
Oh,
it. That's
shit.
right.
Why is that funny?
Mel Gibson, this motherfucker.
Got a big ass mouth.
So the thing is, there's more people sold into slavery now than any time in history, even when it was
Really?
legal.
Really?
That's right.
Where?
And millions of them are kids,
Where?
Well,
Where's this happening?
mostly in America.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are
Yeah.
slave kids in America?
They're all over the place, and they
But-
mostly sex for sex, like in little shitty ass hotels where fucking Johns go there, and then there are ones overseas, and guys go there, and then they said, basically, why sell a bag of cocaine? You can sell one time, but like a young kid, you can sell 5 times a day for 10 years.
And how many of these have they busted now?
What?
You're talking about a hotel that serves
Oh,
kids
well, in
as
this movie,
hookers.
which is a true story, this guy's he's a DHS agent, and his name is Tim. I forget his last name, but they show the true story of how they set up this island and they bust these traffickers and they saved like 50 kids. and it's all real. At the end of the movie, they show the real footage of it and shit.
That's awesome.
Well, you know what?
Is there like a documentary on this story? I love watching this shit, dude.
Basically, yeah, that this movie is kind of laid out like that, but
It's a
movie
documentary of
the movie, and then at
of
the end,
that
of
whole
course, at the end, they
situation.
show and the people they got to play the bad guys
pretty
and
awesome.
shit, the traffickers,
Yeah.
look exactly like them. They did a good job. But
What
the
to
movie's really
make it
good.
good caster.
And the
I
fucking
hate it, dude.
kids
There's
in
a
this
lot of
movie
cop
are
shows.
amazing.
There's a lot of cop shows I watch on our IG channel where they're casting fucking agent or whoever the fuck he is terrible.
Mhm.
Why would you
Terrible,
watch
terrible.
those films anyway?
Well,
'Cause
this
they're just
movie is
interesting.
making money. Sound of Freedom that Tomcat's talking about, $85 million at the domestic box office,
Oh,
which
wow.
Interesting.
only movie to beat it is Mission Impossible this summer.
Oh, I gotta go
With
see
Tom
that.
Cruise.
That just came out.
That's crazy.
Nah.
So really
I'm a
good movie.
Mission
I mean, but
Impossible fan. I like
there's-
those movies.
What?
There's not
They-
really
they-
much out.
Oh well, yeah.
Well, there's the
There's also an actors now strike along
there
with the
is.
writers strike. So the
Yeah.
writers were striking. Now the actors are striking.
Yeah.
They're saying they're not going to be any movies made for the foreseeable future.
Yeah,
Might
whatever.
Not, 'cause
We need to make a movie, guys.
I got. That's what I'm saying. We can
that's
jump
what we're
on it.
doing
Let's
right
do it.
now during the
We are
show, the
technically
Outcast
making a
podcast.
movie.
We do have an exciting game we're going to play. Everybody stay tuned. It's presented by Bird Dogs, one of our latest sponsors.
Yeah.
That's
This is
right,
weird.
built-in underwear. But we have a Bird Dog game we're going to play with the Outcast coming up. But before we do that, I did get you guys a gift when I was on vacation.
That's awesome.
If you could, J&J, if you could bring in the gifts.
You're a cool dude. Thank
Everybody
you.
got
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
something
you're
while I
dope.
was on my trip. I really thought about Memphis first because he is a Tennessee guy, and I was in Tennessee, and I was like, look at this. From 1985, it's an old
Oh no shit!
bottle.
Dude.
This bottle is from.
Ah, yeah.
Hold that up on the camera so everybody could see
Wow,
it.
look at that. This is an OUT.
Are you gonna drink it?
Hell no, I'm putting this
Oh.
in my whatchamacallit in my office. This is dope. Thanks, man.
Then I got Tomcat a Smoky
Let's
Mountain
see it.
shirt. I got Memphis the Tennessee. And then I got Ramo a shirt with guns on it.
And
the
American
I
flag.
fucking love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You goddamn right.
Damn right, America.
Let's see here.
Hey man, this place could be the most amazing place on
Entry.
earth.
Thank you, brother.
No
Thanks,
problem.
man.
We just gotta do
So
it right, y'all.
I
We're
know
working
I
on it.
appreciate you guys, and
Thank you,
we're
man.
doing a good job with the show.
We appreciate
And
you.
we got you a little something when we went to the mountains. Also, Bird Dogs sent your guys' stuff. So if we could bring out the boxes, J and
Oh, we
J.
got more
That's
stuff.
cool.
All right.
This is like Christmas and shit
man.
in July.
Christmas in July, baby.
Thanks.
Right on, Ramo.
Thanks to our sponsor,
Shit.
Bird Dog. By the way, if you go
Yes.
to birddog.com/outcast, you can get a free tumbler, Bird Dog
Thank you.
tumbler, with your order. Plus, if you spend
Oh,
so much,
sweet.
they send you
Nice
a
design.
T-shirt.
Thanks, guys.
Okay,
Hey,
That's really nice.
Wow.
so now
Hey.
All right.
I do have
Why is my
100.
box smashed?
Don't open your boxes yet.
All right.
We're going to open our boxes coming up, but I'd like to play a little game. Now, everybody knows that these shorts, pants, joggers from Bird Dogs, they come with the built-in underwear, so you
Right.
don't really need underwear. So my thought was we play a game. I want all three of you to try to get into your Bird Dogs. Now, you will have to take your underwear off, unfortunately. That's the uncomfortable part. I know we're all guys here, but we are live on YouTube. This is educational, folks, because I want everyone to know that I want everyone to know that these have built-in underwear, which is really kind of technology breakthrough. And they have the breathe-in. So whoever can get their Bird Dogs on the quickest without knocking over any of the cameras, not until I say go. But when I say go, the first person to have their Bird Dogs completely on,
No, you got to do this. Hold on. We need to check out the parameters here.
the parameters
So we
are,
got to do.
you have
on
to
the
drop
camera?
on the camera. You got to drop your pants. You got to drop your underwear. Now you can use your shirt as a cover-up, because you all do have a T-shirt on. You could even throw the shirt on. I got you, Ramo, which is a XX. Hopefully it'll cover that down below down there. We don't want to get kicked off of.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Yeah,
But
look
the
at,
game-
look at Memphis.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to up the ante because I can see that you're a little nervous now that this game has been presented. Memphis, I don't think,
excited.
is nervous.
No,
He's
I'm
the
just
only
kidding.
one.
not-
I think
okay,
he
I'm not
has no
nervous.
trouble.
I'm not nervous at all, but I'm also thinking I could do this But my wife watches this and she'll fucking kill
Well, I'm keeping my
me.
boxers on. I ain't whipping my penis.
No.
Like,
But I mean, these are got the built-in underwear. You don't want to double up your underwear.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta,
not taking my damn pants off on this
you gotta
damn
take your underwear off,
YouTube.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Crazy.
what makes the game fun. I mean, you
For
guys
who?
for the listening audience.
I'm sure it does.
Listen, I have no problem
Look
dropping
here.
trial.
When does
on
the game
camera.
start?
Not that I've done
I'm gonna
that
win this
before.
game. These guys
Yes.
are fucking scared. I'll do it.
All right, you guys ready?
Ready?
What?
Whoever has their bird dogs on, with the built-in underwear first, I'm upping the ante now to $200. $200 for the first person to have their bird dogs completely on.
TK's cheating. He's already taking his shoes off.
What do you? No, you can't do that, TK.
Well,
Please
I
already
don't even know what you're
disqualified.
talking about.
He's already
I don't
disqualified.
even know what you're talking about.
He's gonna do it with his pants on, anyways. His shorts.
All right, here we go. The game will start now. Open up your bird dogs. They're opening up their boxes to see their pants. You can
Wow, these some cool ass pants.
check out your bird dogs. You got to rip into them, though, and get them. This is $200 on the line, guys. I would think that you'd be trying a little harder. Memphis is taking too long. He's just staring. I think Memphis is failing, but TK has got his pants down. TK has ripped his pants off. Ramo is on the floor with his pants off. His balls are out. Oh, my God. Ramo. I didn't need to see that.
Ramo
And I didn't
won.
realize Tomcat has a hairy ass. Oh, my God. Look at Ramo. Oh, Ramo. Who's got theirs on first? Who's the winner?
Ramo won.
Ramo is the winner, the $200 winner.
Damn it.
Ramo, show off those joggers with the built-in underwear from Bird Dogs.
Hey, those some nice pants and shorts, CK Ramo.
Very nice.
How do they fit?
How do they fit? He's got his Bird Dogs on. Man, Ramo, I never seen you move so fast. You actually are faster than you look. That's been said.
I've heard
This
that.
was one contest. I was like, nah, I think I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna stay away from this one.
Man, Memphis didn't need the money. You could tell that. But let me see what yours look like. Tomcat, let me see yours.
Oh, I gotta open
Stand
mine.
up so I could get a look at yours, Tomcat, because you got a really cool pair. There's a lot. There's a lot of fidgeting. There's a lot of fidgeting going on in the microphones here.
That whole bit made my mic flaccid.
Hey, these pants are rad, dude.
Are they comfortable?
They are. It's shit.
Hey, this is dope.
New sponsor of the show.
No,
They just
actually, they suck.
started last week. It is
Don't get 'em.
Bird Dogs, and they got the built-in underwear.
Ramo, that was fast.
Plus, if you
That's
use
what
our
she said.
promo
Yeah,
code
fucker.
Outcast, if you use our promo code Outcast, they're gonna hook you up with a free tumbler.
I've had sex in a lot of DJ booths.
I can't believe
You gotta
beat
be
me.
quick.
No
Can't
way.
believe that. Yeah,
That
these
was,
are some cool ass shorts.
They are.
Do they fit you well?
Yeah, they're fucking comfortable as shit.
They're comfortable as shit. I didn't realize shit was so comfortable, but
Well, you should.
comfortable shit. All right, let's move on to our next topic.
That was fun.
Congratulations
Turn up my
to
sound.
Ramo, by the way. Congratulations
Oh,
to
Congratulations, you son of a bitch.
I want that in cash by the end of the show. Thank you.
You got it, Ramo.
He must have been
Nice
robbed
nice
before
one.
and told to strip, so that's how he got his clothes off so fast.
Go-
Take him damn clothes off.
Told you.
Go to
Hey,
birddogs.com/outcast and you put in our promo code and check it out. They got some shorts, they got the joggers, and everybody that has gotten a pair is a big fan. So we highly recommend that you do so. Moving on to our next topic here.
I think I just got naked on YouTube for free.
Yeah, they
You did.
did.
Damn it.
Well, Bird Dogs is paying you, so that's
Well,
good.
that's good. Yeah.
The Secret Service is investigating into who might have brought cocaine into the White House.
Me.
Oh,
Ramo!
They're testing a plastic bag that was found to contain less than a gram of the drug,
Oh, man. Somebody already got it in the bag.
or about a quarter of a teaspoon for those of you that don't know the drug lingo.
See, he told us he was in Key West, but he was really in D.C. in the White House.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It is. It really
See,
is.
look at that.
Looks like it produced no usable fingerprints or DNA evidence that could identify a suspect among the hundreds of people who passed through the area where the cocaine was found.
Oh.
They said that in a lengthy statement just a couple days ago.
Well,
I'm not surprised.
Who was the last world leader that was in the White House?
I think that would happen anyways. In any situation, anybody there, they would be like, we don't know whose it is.
I'm telling you who it is.
well, I just
Who is
thinking
that? It's whoever the last world leader that was there. That's who left it. So you got to
Who
figure out
left
who
it?
was there. Yeah, that's who
Well, the
left
weird
it.
thing about this with cocaine is it was like the tale of the walking cocaine bag. Because first it was located in the library, which is kind of underneath the residential part of it. And when the hazmat team was called in, because the only reason they announced this because they thought it was ricin at first,
Right.
they
Or like
were
some
called
kind of-
in to the library, not to the West Wing. And then they said it was somewhere else first too, and then they said it was in the West Wing.
So somebody was studying or doing something in the library.
Spinning and spinning, and then for there not to be any cameras there, you know, and then like I got a little clip of Charlemagne the God who kind of agrees with me.
It's unsolved.
Do you mean
That's
to tell me
crazy.
that there's a room in the White House with no video cameras? Ain't no damn
that's
way.
BS.
Knock it off.
Man, first of
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I
agree
mean,
with that.
100%. Yeah, it's. But that's what I'm saying. Like, no matter who's in there, like they gotta save face for the country. Like, they can't let some of those stupid shit like that, regardless of who it is. Because I can guarantee you, it's not our fucking 92-year-old president.
What?
That's
And
all
even,
you're
you know
doing.
what?
No.
And even if it was, I
No, it's his son, Hunter.
I don't give
Yeah.
a shit who it is. It's like
Who
it ain't-
cares? I mean,
like,
we've
that's
all
the
done it.
First time
Who
there
are we to
been
judge?
Cocaine in the
But-
White House.
Who are we to judge?
But we're the ones getting locked up for cocaine. And if they're
Not,
in there
no,
doing it,
you've done tons of it, and you haven't been put in jail for it.
because you got to be crafty.
All right, well, they are as well,
but
But
obviously.
that doesn't mean that they weren't out. They weren't.
But you can't point your finger at them
and-
and, be
and
like, "Oh,
especially if
you're
you
doing
get-
cocaine." Like, all right,
Well,
Dick, you did
think about it.
too.
They've been putting people in prison for cocaine since the 70s.
This is my
Before
point.
that.
This is
I
my
mean,
point.
So it's
Usually
like, you know,
And then when they get,
minorities.
and then when they get caught with it, they're like, "Up, well,
I mean,
you
didn't
know,
the- didn't the-
what the hell?" You know?
Didn't President Kennedy used to sneak bitches inside there?
and,
and shit?
and let me just say this too. They also found weed back in 2002, two different
Nice.
times.
Sweet.
I bet you that was W.
But
I bet you that was his
No,
weed.
2002. It was just this past year. It was
Oh,
with-
I think
in the same administration.
22.
you mean 2022.
2022.
Oh, I thought you said 2000.
No,
Either
just,
that or
just
they
a year
got,
ago.
They
But
got some
the
secret
reason they
agents that
didn't
are
announce
very
it
lax.
is because having less than 2 ounces of weed in the District of Columbia is not even a crime right now.
Huh?
So I mean, that's not bad or anything.
Well,
I'm
I bet
not
that
saying
was
that's
Sleepy
bad,
Joe.
but what?
I bet
It
that
is
was
what it
Sleepy
is.
Joe's weed.
Nah,
That was his weed.
he don't need it.
that was his weed.
His ass is already
People
drank.
seem to be
He
partying in
got
the White
Percocet.
House.
Hell
If you know,
yeah.
people are
I'm
partying.
down.
Yeah, they already got bitches showing their
They've been
titties all
partying
out
in the
front
White
of
House
yard-
forever,
in front of the
yeah.
White House. So what? So be it.
They
So
been-
be it.
I would be surprised if there wasn't coke in the White House,
I know.
really, more than being surprised. I don't think we should be shocked.
Sure.
And
Oh, I had the Dr. Roxo.
I think we have bigger things to worry about than the coke. So I guess that's why they moved on. But some people are really upset that they haven't called out whose it is. So I know on Fox News they were really
Of
upset.
course, it's Fox News.
They were. I watched it. Gutfeld did a whole segment on it.
They've been talking about it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And closing the investigation just made it like worse because now everybody's
They
talking
probably
about
did
it
this
more.
to fucking piss off Fox News. Like, oh, watch, we gonna get these dumb motherfuckers something else to be mad about.
I guess.
We gonna close this shit, and they really gonna talk about us for another 3 weeks.
Speaking of Fox News, let's move on to our next topic, which is this topic is media's outrage at Luke Combs covering Tracy Chapman's fast car underscores obsession with race critics.
Ooh.
What?
Let's take a listen. This is Fox News.
All right.
It is
Oh,
burning
man.
up the music charts, but not everyone is enjoying it. The left-wing media attacking the song over race. The Washington Post is calling its success, quote, complicated, and say it is, quote, clouded by the fact that as a black queer woman, Chapman would have almost zero chance of that achievement herself in
That's
country
true.
music.
That's true.
So, what they're saying is, and this is according to the Washington Post and reported by Fox News, that she would have never had a chance to have a hit because she's a lesbian and she's African American and she never would have a country hit. So why should Luke Combs be able to have a country hit? I guess is what they're saying. But
Using her song.
if you're
Kinda
Tracy Chapman, you got to be very happy right now because
Yeah,
I'm
she's
sure
getting
she's
paid.
flattered.
She
Yeah,
said that.
I'm sure she's
royalties from
flattered.
that, Yeah.
She said she was flattered. So
And
Yeah.
it
seems
does
like-
kind of sound like what the lady said was racist.
I mean, I don't see the problem. I mean, because if you really
Like
think
just,
about it,
just saying that she could never have a country hit is kind of like that. If she restyled the song and sang it in a country style, she probably could.
well, I mean, Luke Combs
Today
is
she could. Sure.
Luke Combs is an
Today she
amazing
could.
artist for one.
Agreed.
And Tracy Chapman, that song is a classic song. So him singing that song,
Such a good song.
it's not a big deal because if you think about it, there are there are a lot of country artists that redo songs.
Sure.
And other like popular artists do country songs.
How about Whitney Houston
And
redoing Dolly Parton's song?
Right.
I Will Always Love You.
100%.
And she did it better. And Dolly will even say she did it better.
She did kill it. I mean, and Dolly killed that shit, but Whitney was like, nah, I'm gonna make your best shit better.
And again, all these things that are happening in our culture right now are not happening in a bubble. So while you have this controversy going on where these two people are sharing a song and their love for this song and this music, on the other side you have
Fox News.
no, not Fox News.
You have the Washington Post.
No, the other song where he had shot the video in front of the place where
you talking
someone
about
was
Jason Aldean?
Jason Aldean. And on that side, where his song is called "Try It in a Small Town," it's kind of more about more of a separation stance. You know what I mean with the music. So that way, it kind of maybe it was dividing people, and that's something I don't know.
Mean, Jason
like
Aldean,
on this side, to call this racism, where it's like they're clearly sharing the song, she's making money. I don't think that is. But then again, if you look over here, maybe you could say that. I'm not saying it is, but I can see where people might see it that way if he's shot this video, like they're saying, in front of a place where it has a famous lynching and that's basically what they're
Jason
saying. They
Aldean
pulled it
to
from
be
CMT. They pulled the video.
It
yeah,
could
you
be
really
taken that way.
You gotta really fuck up if you get pulled off of CMT. But nah, Jason Aldean, this dumb motherfucker. I mean, he know what he was doing and trying to
like G-Unit.
He's just doing talking some stupid shit. I mean, this is the same motherfucker that was on stage in Vegas when that mass shooting happened out there. The motherfucker killed all them people in Vegas.
He killed them. How did he kill them?
No, I said he was on stage while the guy that was shooting down.
He also
was performing.
Recently had like a health thing where he got really dehydrated on stage and ran off stage yesterday.
I saw that, yeah.
Well, he has bad luck, I think, with that.
Yeah,
part.
fuck Jason Aldean, motherfucking. I used to like his music. Fuck him.
Well, it looks like the new song we're talking about, Try That in a Small Town, they did a music video where they shot it in Maury County Courthouse in Columbia, Tennessee, where a black man was lynched at 18 years old back in 1927. It's also a site where the infamous Columbia Race Riot occurred in 1946. If you watch the music video, I guess he shot it out in this in front of this courthouse. And the lyrics of the song, here I have some of the lyrics are, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough. Well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road around here. We take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town.
You know who else live in those small towns?
See, the song is
everybody else that don't look like you. So, like, fuck Jason Aldean.
But if you listen to hip-hop music, I mean, doesn't it say, hey, don't come down these streets or you're going to get shot up, you know?
In the
play
song,
stupid
there's
games?
nothing about race in this song. Like, the video, I think, is another issue, maybe. But this song has been out for a while. They just shot the visuals for it, and I think that's where people are taking issue. I'm looking at the lyrics. I don't see anything about race. If he's saying that don't come to our town and destroy our shit, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Well, he's saying don't cuss out a cop or spit in his face.
I don't see anything
or
wrong with that.
stomp on a flag or light it up.
I mean, if you really think about it,
that.
who spit in cops' faces? Mostly white people do that shit because black people get shot for that. Lighting up flags. Yeah,
Maybe that's what he's
everybody
talking
do
to.
that and shit like that. But I mean, look, and the turn up shit, the last riots, if you really think about it, there were more white kids out there fucking up than there were anybody else.
Well, I have to
It's true.
agree with that.
So it's, Jason Aldean, like he knew what he was doing. He just trying to talk some shit to get some motherfuckers fired up and whatnot. It backfired on his ass. Congratulations, you idiot. And CMT snatched that fucking video down. That's what you get.
Jason Aldean, so the video is taken down, and there's another country artist. Seems like, wow, this is big for country music. I also saw for the first time in a long time, I want to say that it was 30 years, 25 years, for the first time in 25 or 30 years, there was a number 1 and number 2 on the Billboard chart was Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen.
Is country music the new hip-hop? They're making, like, controversial videos.
We're talking about country
music has always done that. They've always done that. It's always been the other way, though.
Country music has fallen off here in the last 10 years a little bit from the bro country days. And
I
now
actually
maybe
like
it's
it
making
better
a
now.
comeback.
I like it better now. Sorry, I didn't mean
What
to
about
interrupt.
Miranda Lambert? Do you
I like
her?
me a little Miranda Lambert.
He
Her
wants a
little
banger.
sassy ass.
Yeah.
Because she's in the news. First
Hey,
we
don't
talk.
tell
First we
my
talk
story,
about
we
Luke
talk
Combs.
off air.
We talk about Luke
Oh, sorry,
Combs, and then
sorry.
we talk about Jason Aldean, and now we're going to talk about Miranda Lambert. This has turned into a real country show.
Yeehaw!
Oh boy.
Marlene Ding Ding.
We have Miranda Lambert fans walk out of her concert after she shames some selfie takers. I have the audio, and it seems like she does this at a lot of her concerts, but this is a more recent one. Here it is. Let's play it. Hopefully.
Something
Off key.
I'm gonna stop right here for a sec, Danny. I'm sorry.
I'm going to stop, she said.
These girls are worried about the selfie and not listening to the song. It's pissing me off a little bit.
These girls are trying to take selfies, and they're not listening to the song.
You don't do that to fans. Something about
So,
Wow.
she, I guess, has done this at a handful of concerts, and now people have slapped back at her on TikTok. And then somebody put a montage together of her being kind of snooty with her fans about putting their phones away. I've heard artists do this before where they'll say, hey, put your phones up, everybody, live in the moment. But I guess the way she's saying it and the way she's coming off, it's really Karen-esque or
Yeah.
bitchy. But at a concert, if you're there doing a selfie and all of a sudden the artist stops the concert and single-handedly calls you out, it's got to be embarrassing, right, Memphis? And you wanted to bang Miranda Lambert, you told me.
I did.
But now
man.
you don't.
I'm not saying that either. What I am saying.
Yeah, where'd you hear that?
Yeah, what's going on? Why you put me in the corner? Now, I see what she's going with it. Like, cause you, as an artist, you want everybody to like pay attention to what you putting out there, cause they know. It's like I went to see Dave Chappelle, and he make you lock your phones up, or you can't come in the show. And his tickets cost real good money, so you gonna put your phone away for at least an hour and a half and enjoy the show, like back in the day, you know. But on the flip side, it's like she also gotta know people they happy to be there. You know, them women probably work their ass off to get them tickets, and they like, this bitch want to piss off and smash on us in front. Fuck her, we out here.
She's got to think too. Some of her fans may have like OnlyFans accounts and like Instagram accounts that like get them likes and, you know, hits on their pics and
Yeah,
shit
well,
like
well,
that. Like
fuck
by
that.
taking pictures from there. Like, I know, I totally get it, but they're still gonna take the picture.
Yeah, they
while
gonna do it anyway.
right.
I wouldn't worry about it. She tripping. She bitching.
Sing better, motherfucker. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Well, she's got a lot of the TikTokers are after her now.
She'll be all right. TikTokers,
Yeah.
they wear off.
They will.
They were
I think she'll be fine. Of course, she was married to Blake Shelton at one time.
Yeah.
She has lost some weight, and I think she's a cute gal. And
Sure.
she's got some
Yeah,
catchy,
Blake Shelton went
catchy
and picked
songs.
up Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, do you think that's an upgrade or a downgrade?
I think that's an upgrade.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Although Miranda's younger.
Miranda's younger, but Gwen Stefani's Gwen Stefani, man. She fun. Men want women in their lives that are fun. Fun.
Speaking
man.
of fun, let's
Fun.
move on to our next topic. Have you guys been on Threads? Is anybody on the panel? Tomcat, did you sign up for the new social media? Mark Zuckerberg has rolled out something to combat against Twitter, and it's called Threads. Did you sign up, Tomcat?
I did not sign up for Threads yet. I'm kind of interested. People said it is a lot like Twitter, and a lot of the designers of Twitter left when they got fired, went over there to Threads, which is now Meta. So Zuckerberg,
Okay.
Elon Musk tweeted recently, Zuck the cuck. You know what that is? Zuck the cuck.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I know what
So,
that is.
so he's obviously taking this like a man.
a very childish.
One thing I don't like
Immature
about it is
man.
I don't really want Mark Zuckerberg to have that much control. Do we want one social media to have Instagram? I mean,
Yeah, that's a
they own
monopoly.
Instagram, then they own Facebook, and then they would own Threads. It's like, how many social medias, number one, can we have? Our brains are already overdone and cooked.
Oh.
I checked it out just to see what it was about, but it looks like the honeymoon is over because 2 weeks after Meta launched its Twitter competitor Threads and received an unprecedented amount of user signups, the frenzy around the app appears to have come back to earth. After surpassing 100 million user signups in less than a week, user engagement on Threads has slowed. Daily active users fell from 49 million to now 23 million. So half of the audience has decided after putting it on their phone, I'm out.
Yeah,
For me,
fuck-
it's too many. I don't know how many I can handle.
I know who needs another digital distraction, right? Now, folks was figuring it out. Like, look, as crazy as Twitter is, and I mean, Twitter's gotten crazy because people that have just recently got on the past few years. But you know, folks like myself who've been there from the start, we see it and use it differently. But it ain't nothing like Twitter, man. Ain't nothing like Twitter. Twitter's its own thing.
Look, we've been playing this game our entire life. It's called Monopoly. He with the most shit wins.
True.
And that's what they're doing.
Well, we can
That's
rob 'em.
America. Get used to it.
Rob them.
They're going to try to do everything they can to make whatever they can to compete with anything else that's doing well. That's social, or that's, you know.
Well, you
that's
know
capitalism.
what's
That's
doing
facts.
well right now is artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I
And
heard about
Google,
that.
they are all in on artificial intelligence. Microsoft, all in
that.
on
They can't
AI.
get any real intelligence, so.
And so
Burn.
these companies, though, ChatGPT, OpenAI, I mean, there's a lot of money being made and a lot of potential upside, but there's also a lot of potential downside.
Yeah, what's the downside?
Well,
I can
see-
tell you, people keep thinking AI is a toy. It's supposed to be used as a tool in certain cases, but you have folks now who wanted to do everything
Okay.
for you, like the entire job. Literally, there was a thread, not to reference the threads, but on Twitter the other day, it was a DJ thread, and this one DJ came out with saying, well, how he can use AI and just DJ his set and got his ass ate for saying something stupid like that. Like, look, it's nothing wrong with embracing new technology, but when you allow the technology to do what you do, you're obsolete. And that's in every field.
Well, you allow it to help you because when we did some weddings recently, we allowed the AI to generate some lists for us. Now, the lists it generated weren't the best. They were okay, but they gave us some ideas. And we
sure.
took some shit from the lists, and we also had we have our own lists already from before. But AI is meant to be like a tool. My thing that I think AI is the worst is when these nefarious governments use it to attack as a weapon. That's where it's going to really be shiesty.
it's also going to take people's jobs, like Memphis was saying, because we're using it now to write blogs on our platforms. You give it a little bit of direction, and it'll write a story or an article for you about your podcast. Also, people are using it to write software code. You know, a lot of people make a lot of money writing code to build the software that we use for this and that and this and that. Well, now ChatGPT is a coder. It is a computer. You can ask it to write you code to build your own software.
It's all moving so fast, and that's why it has links to the actors and writers strike. The actors are mad because now the AI is able to fucking scan them, right? So they get a lot of their money from just being an extra for a day. That now the AI can scan your ass, and they'll just use you and put your face in
And that's what I was
anything
actually
they
about to
want,
go there
and you
with
don't
that.
get paid no more. You're done.
Because you also keep in mind, too, the footprint that you've already left that's been online before ChatGPT and all this other AI stuff has come around. So they have pictures. Think of like as a parent, and you put a picture of like your kid, your newborn baby on, and look at my baby, she's great or he's great, blah, blah, blah. Now somebody with AI can take that same photo, age your child, because that's their image and likeness, because you don't read the terms and conditions when you sign up on social media, that they can actually use your likeness, and other people can steal your shit. You can't do nothing about it. And then you're going to fuck around and walk past yourself on the street.
Oh, nobody want to be me.
Steal your shit.
They can steal all your shit. I'm like, I don't like the AI shit, man.
And there's another way that it could go south.
How's
and Tomcat, you are more familiar with this lady that we're about to play a clip from.
Interesting.
Her name is Linda Moulton Howell.
Can we
You
get
should
some
know
like,
who it is.
I have
Why
no
should I know
idea.
who Linda Moulton Howell
Point
is?
at Ramo.
Oh.
Who the
Why
hell
did
knows
I
what
just-
Molten
Because
House?
you call yourself a UFO enthusiast.
I am.
Yeah,
Who
don't
is
you watch
she?
that show? What was that show?
She's
y'all be
one of
watching?
the. I told you, she's one of the original UFO investigators.
I
She is
know
one of
she
the
is now.
old
Yes,
heads
yes. I know she is
Before
now.
these new guys that came
Didn't
with
she
the
just
fucking
pass away
with the ancient
recently?
aliens and shit. What?
Didn't
no,
she just pass
she's alive
away?
now.
She's still alive.
Yeah,
She's still alive.
Okay, good.
She,
One of them passed away.
specializes in like the cattle mutilations.
Do we
the
have a
crop
picture of her?
circles.
Video?
Linda.
We have a video of her
That's
talking
it.
about
All right, let's do it.
robots, probably.
Let's go to the clip.
But
Okay,
anyways,
this
she's
is-
been doing this shit forever. Go ahead.
We'll play the clip. This is Linda Moulton Howell, who we're speaking of, and this was her actually a couple of years ago, but this is resurfaced on the internet, and people are talking about it.
At a top robotics company
Yes,
in
that's what I
Japan
thought it
this
was.
week, 4 robots being developed for military applications killed 29 humans in the lab. And they did it by shooting what he called metal bullets. The scariest part is that lab workers deactivated 2 of the robots, took apart the 3rd. But the 4th robot began restoring itself and somehow
Restored itself. Well, now that's
she says then it
wild.
connected to the internet and it taught itself how to make a better version of itself that was harder
That
to
sounds
kill.
like some Ultron shit,
Now,
man.
I don't know if that's true, but I don't have any doubts that our shit is going that direction.
She's a pretty credible person when it comes to that community. So, like, she's not known for putting out like crazy shit.
Yeah, so if
That
so
sounds like some
basically-
crazy shit.
It is,
sounds
but-
pretty
It
wild.
does sound hella crazy, but that's
That's
probably
not
why
gonna-
they want you to think that.
And that's not going to be something that would be on Japan's news. Like, they
They-
don't want this shit out
Hell
there.
no.
They have
If it's military,
they have dog-like robots
I've
that
seen
do all
those,
kind of
yeah.
shit for the bomb squads and for the. They got
Police
the
and
other
shit.
ones. Did you see the ones that are like doing flips and running the course and shit?
Yeah.
How could you not? You could put a gun on that thing easily and kill somebody.
Terminators, the motherfuckers.
I don't see how
here.
it's out of the realm of
AI.
possibility.
I wonder why the robots killed the 29 people.
I don't know.
Were they being dicks?
Well, they were
They
probably
were
trying
probably.
All I know is, like I said, listen, you can say I'm a person that doesn't embrace change, which is not true, but I also see something and I feel something that is not right with this artificial intelligence. It has nothing to do with movies. We just look at the common sense of it. Like, why would you want to create a robot and then give it all this intelligence that we have and we don't know anything when it comes to like the internet? Like it's like endless, and all this shit is getting all this information to do crazy
Elon
shit.
Musk says we got 5 years to super smart computers that are smarter than humans. 5 years.
You know, and Elon get
If
on
you
my
whatever you take,
Yeah.
whatever you take about.
Well,
but Elon
I mean, you
says-
got to understand what computers are capable of. Like, they take in information.
They're
And then-
already driving
We
cars.
send it on the internet, so that's like going somewhere. Where's all that information going?
right.
To one place.
We already got cars that's getting ready
Jeffrey
to fly.
Epstein.
Right? Remember that? The cars that's gonna be flying soon.
Oh yeah.
We
I
got
can't wait.
We
that.
got all our info.
Like, nah, man.
That's why my credit score was 500.
I think it's great to come up with some cool shit, but I think that sometimes you just gotta be like, how about we not do that?
Well, we're
Well, there's
running
no
out of
stopping
time.
it now.
We only have time for a few more topics. One we wanted to get to the JFK COVID conspiracy. I was told everyone's talking about it.
Oh,
I'm not that familiar with it, but we're going to learn about it now. JFK COVID conspiracy is about being ethnically targeted towards white and black people and not Jews or the Chinese.
What?
This is a quote from JFK Jr. I don't know who is this that said this, Tomcat?
Him, yeah, JFK Jr.
He said this.
That's him saying it right there. We don't have audio from that.
He
No,
said
it's
he
not.
said quote COVID-19. There is an argument that it is ethnically targeted. COVID-19 attacks certain races disproportionately.
Mhm.
okay.
You mean
Right.
is that Robert Kennedy Jr.? Because that's not JFK Jr.
That's
maybe
his
brother's his brother's son, right?
Yes.
That's Robert's son.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
There we go.
Wow,
And
he's old.
He says COVID-19 is targeted to attack Caucasians and black people.
Watch the lady right
people
there.
who
when he
are
says it, boy.
most
She turns her
immune-
head like, oh shit.
Are Jews and the Chinese? He says they're the most immune.
Most
a
of them.
lot of Hispanics died out here in Florida.
Like,
You weren't mentioned in JFK
Interesting.
Jr.'s
That's
talk.
crazy.
That's good. That's good.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust anything this guy's saying. Anything more, furthermore, I wouldn't want to be too close with him because anytime somebody ran for office that's a Kennedy, it didn't really turn out too well for him. So
That's
I don't.
fucked up.
I don't find it
It's
to
true.
be a constructive conversation right now.
What do you mean?
But that
This
He's-
guy's trying to run for
he's running
president.
for
He's saying
president.
wacky
Yeah.
stuff.
I just don't see where that's something that's moving our country forward.
Exactly.
talking
That he should
about
even
that
say
right
that.
I
now.
agree. I
Got
agree.
a
That
big
makes no
ass
sense.
mouth.
Maybe he's trying in some weird way to give the country a way to come together about something.
How? Where?
Fighting a common enemy. Like,
I'm sure he would say he's
hey,
just
this
trying
is-
to get to
Well,
the
who's the
truth.
common enemy?
COVID. Who made COVID? Whoever
we don't know
put
that.
COVID on. But I know.
Well, the unfortunate.
Okay, I said it was some crazy freaking notion that he had. I didn't say I understood what the fuck he was
I don't
thinking
know,
about.
dog.
How dare you?
How
I didn't say
dare
he made
you?
sense either.
I don't know, dog.
Where
I'm
is
just,
she?
I'm,
Is she
I'm
under the
pondering
table?
the thought. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? What if?
I don't know, man. I think that's a stretch, but
Oh well, whatever. Sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he wasn't ready
Time
for that.
for the news. Let's go to our
Time.
not so good news guy. He's
Is he
standing
ready?
by. This is being brought to you by Liquid IV. You know, we stay hydrated thanks to our good friends at Liquid IV. 3 times the hydration power. 11 essential vitamins. Stay hydrated thanks to our good sponsor, Liquid IV. Take it away, Tomcat.
All right, I got some news today. It is July 19th, 2023. We're back after a nice long break day for the summer.
Yep.
That's right. Today's big days is Nelson Mandela International Day. It is National Insurance Nerd Day. So
Right.
obviously,
Thank you. Thank you.
National Caviar Day, National Sour Candy Day, Perfect Family Day, again,
Thank
you
you,
and
thank you.
Gentry,
Yeah.
and World Listening Day. So shut
All
up
of
and
us.
shut up and listen.
Huh?
Boom! It's also Vin Diesel's birthday today, 56 years old. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
I like Pitch Black. That was alright.
It's Nelson Mandela's birthday, hence National Mandela Day, International Mandela
happy
Day.
Yeah,
birthday.
he's a good
Wendy
guy. Yeah.
Williams, that bug-eyed bitch, 59 years old. Happy birthday.
That is one cool dude.
Oh,
Wendy Williams.
I think that's a woman.
What?
Actress Kirsten Bell, 43 years old. On to the news. We got a U.S. soldier who sprinted into North Korea. I don't know if you saw this. This guy
I saw it.
he just sprinted into North Korea across the DMZ, which is that demilitarized zone between South and North Korea. He was on a tour group, and he just takes off across it, and then they grabbed his ass, and now he's in custody.
well,
Oh.
he fucked around and found out.
People who were on the tour thought he was only kidding and he was doing it for like a TikTok thing, but actually he was wanted by the U.S. government and already he just got let out of South Korean jail. He knew he was going to have to come back. So he went on that tour, and then as soon as he got close, he sprinted across to try to not have to come back to the U.S.
He wanted to go to
Wow.
North Korea.
I don't think that was a good move.
So instead of going to prison here, you going to go over there?
Yeah, that's what he
North
did.
Korea.
Gen Z. Wow. Read
Yep.
a book, kids. You
Yep.
don't want to go over there.
Next up, it's summertime. It's a good thing you guys didn't go to these vacation spots because vacationers have been turned away from beach oases after stomach-churning discoveries made in the water. And let me just say,
Uh-oh.
it's poop, right? Ibiza. Everybody has heard of Ibiza. It is
Yeah.
famed.
Yeah.
The local city council closed the beach at Playa El Piñe this week
Yeah.
after the water test positive for the beach. Co found an amount of fecal matter that exceeded approved safety levels according to the Sun.
Ew.
And
What a bunch of
previously
shit.
they had to close it because of poop in the water.
Have you? Ugh.
Who's shitting in the water at the beach?
Nasty ass.
You'd be
going over
surprised.
this
Who's
shit.
pooping in the water?
What,
Like
can
you're
you
just
not-
what? You're swimming and then you just poop?
You know the drugs they do over there.
That's what
and
it
they,
is, they're
and they
rolling.
partying and they just like fuck it. I'm
Oh.
in the ocean or whatever. You know,
But
and
then it floats up and you're next to it.
ugh.
You know what I've
Nasty.
seen too before, and this is totally disgusting. I
tell,
seen a
do
mom
tell.
changing a baby's diaper and then walking the baby up to the seashore and cleaning their butt with the water. And it's just like,
Oh,
Right
Oh,
disgusting.
that answers my question right there. Moms, stop cleaning your baby's ass in the water.
Keep some wet wipes.
Fucking stop. All right, next up, Las Vegas police investigating Tupac Shakur's 1996 murder have searched a Nevada home.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's more to come. Apparently, there's not a lot of info in this story, but Las Vegas police executed a search warrant related to the fatal drive-by shooting of Tupac Shakur on Monday. And so there's more to come on that story.
You think they gonna find out who did it?
We did a little story, me and Gentry, expose on that, and we kind of think we know who did it, but maybe there's some other people to be arrested.
Well, I
Really?
want to find out.
really?
That's right. You should go watch our story. All right, up next, talking about AI prodigy lawmaker warns of China's ambition. Their project to turn AI into a super weapon.
Sure.
The 26-year-old self-made billionaire whose company is helping the Pentagon adopt artificial intelligence technology warned this week that the Chinese government is spending 3 times as much as the U.S. government to become the world's undisputed AI leader.
See? Global
Also,
net,
his
all
name
that
is
shit.
Wang.
Wang.
Nice. He should
Thanks
be
a
in
lot,
porn.
Wang, you gonna fuck up the world. You and China, you motherfuckers.
So
Trying to tell you.
that's the news, man.
That's the news.
Really?
For us. Very nice.
We missed a story.
What story was that?
How Tomcat had decided to get that mouth mullet.
The
Oh,
Miami.
this
No,
face
you got
here.
a mouth. Fuck you, man. Got a mouth. How did you get? Yeah, how did you come to that?
Yeah.
on
What was
your
that?
own? What is that?
What was
TK?
behind that?
Well, I contacted Gandalf and also Frodo here, and they told me that I should grow it out.
Yeah.
Completely out of place
Wrong
for sure.
brown.
Yeah.
Wrong
Wrong brown.
brown.
Wrong, definitely wrong. Everything.
I don't know, man.
You don't know Frodo's Puerto Rican?
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, totally wrong.
who the
Then
hell is
wrong
Frodo?
brown.
That sound
Lord
like,
of the Rings.
I didn't
Oh,
know
so
that.
that sounds like some bad yogurt.
Congratulations to Ramo. He won the $200
Yeah,
in
congratulations,
the
man.
Bird Dog Show Your Butt challenge.
All right,
Hey,
all right, all right.
I've had
all
to
right.
dress and undress quickly in a lot of
Man,
occasions.
that was
so
fast,
You-
man. I
you-
thought I was going to win that. I looked over this one. He's already up.
Y'all
Very
do
good.
know y'all showed y'all ass live on the internet.
But
to
it was
every-
educational.
It was educational, but it was live. The world is gonna see y'all asses.
Oh, trust me, I've showed the world my ass many occasions.
That's fine.
Oh gosh.
So thanks to Bird
Congratulations,
Dogs. Go to
fellas.
birddogs.com/outcast, and then that way you can get your tumbler with your order. Also,
Did I wipe?
Liquid IV. Use our promo code OUTCAST to stay hydrated this summer. And of course, if you're having some trouble and you need to talk it out, just go to betterhelp.com/outcast. All proud sponsors of the show. Anything you'd like to say to end the show, Ramo?
I would like to say that it was totally worth showing my ass on wherever the hell we're broadcasting, just so I could wear these comfortable pants.
And
And
wh-
I don't advise you to go to the website and buy at all. But
What-
that's what they say in the commercial.
What about you, Tomcat? Anything you want to say?
These shorts very comfortable. Thanks, Bird Dogs, and fuck Wayne Brady.
I got a lot of energy,
What
too,
you
for
got?
this
What's
drink.
wrong with Wayne Brady? What the
He
fuck?
knows what's up.
What you
Oh.
do with Wayne Brady? What he do to you?
We'll talk about that later. That's going to do it for this episode
Damn, Wayne
of the Outcast Podcast. We'll see you next week.
Peace out, y'all.
Brady. Later.